Check.
Y'all got excuse
Check.
I'm really trying to get rid of it.
Pizza.
Is it allergies?
No, I had
Check.
bronchitis. Yeah, it really does suck. Especially while you're pregnant. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah, I left him at the crib. Check, wait, Mike, check 1 2 what it do, Mike, check 1 2 what it do. And just like that, man, the shop's open. My fault, I didn't want to interrupt what you had going on.
It's okay. It was a girl moment.
Yeah, like we have 4 areolas in this motherfucker today,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
areolas.
First time for everything, you know what I mean? 4 areolas in this move, what's going on? It's your man 58 South in the building. So nobody else want to say, okay. Amber the Hustler's here.
Hello.
See, got the homie C-Lowe in here for the first time.
You know me, I'm just trying to see what's up with this feedback though before we get started. That shit is fucking going in and out. But yeah, Buck minus the filter. We in here. About to talk some shit. I need a cup.
Talk some big shit. You want mine?
Yeah, what you got?
It was some sweet tea in there. I'll go get my other cup out of the car because I got an extra beverage because I be real thirsty these days. Real thirsty.
That was sweet tea from McDonald's.
Sweet tea from Wendy's, and it was crack. It was definitely good. Shout out to the little kids that was making the sweet tea in there. Yes, they go to Grimsley and Pay. Shout out to y'all. I was getting to know the children. Sure was.
How was everybody's week so far?
My week was great. Thanks for asking. I've been chilling, not doing too much.
Just moved to chill.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay. Just chilling. I was a little under the weather this week.
Welcome back, man. It's been like a month since you've been in here.
I haven't seen you guys. I've been out of town. I took my little vacay, you know, went to visit my family, my grandma, really. I was really glad to see her. So I went down to this good old 252. Got some good country eating, y'all. I was so hungry.
How is Granny?
Grandma is good. You know, my grandma is very, very little. She's like 4'10".
That's most of them.
Yeah. And
small but mighty.
And yeah, and she's just so tough. It's so funny because I went over there and I'm like, hey grandma. She's like, oh hey Shug, I ain't seen you. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm surprised you came by. And I'm just like, yeah, what you cooking? That's really why I came over here, just to see what you had on the stove. You know, sat there and talked to her, and it's just so interesting because she's so tiny, and I'll be wondering, I'm like, is it like Napoleon syndrome, that just because you're little, that you feel the need to be so tough all the time? Because I'm like, all right, grandma, give me a hug, see you later. She gives me like the church pat on the back, and then when I tell her I love her, she's like, yeah, okay, Shug. And I just feel like,
Only thing is that I think grandmamas know when we be hoeing and shit, right? So it's like, don't put your lips. Don't kiss me with your nasty ass.
I feel that. I feel that.
Granny got kids, so she know, you know.
Right.
What's happening?
Yeah, so she had to get the breaking news because my grandma was the last to know that I'm having a baby.
You're with child.
That I'm with child, and that's literally what I told her. And it was so interesting because she was talking so much. She was talking about my brother, and those who don't know my brother has five girls. And so, you know, she's like, yeah, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, well, you know, so, you know, I'm on the way with one myself. How you feel about that? And slid that in their DM real quick. And it was cool, like, it was real cool. It was interesting because I was so scared to tell her, but my grandmother is a Jehovah's Witness. So, like, I respect that so much because they're honestly, like, some of the easiest people to talk to because they're non-judgmental, you know what I mean? And it's just, I mean, it's just like, it is what it is, you know? She's like, we're just gonna make it do what it do, like, whatever, you know? And then she's like, what kind of names are you thinking about? And she was just right into it was pretty cool. And I was glad, I was nervous, but yeah, so she now knows that, and she is on my line, like, all the time now. So I'm not, like, regretting it, I'm just kind of like, ooh. All right, grandma, good seeing you.
That's what's up, though.
But yeah, I've been chilling here. What y'all been doing?
This.
I've been keeping up though. I've been keeping up.
I know, because you hit me every time.
Mm-hmm.
You spoke to me.
I keep up with everything and watch out for stuff.
C-Lowe, how was your week, man?
Hectic. I worked all week until Friday.
What is it that you did as far as work?
I work at an airline.
For sure.
And I take care of my grandmother.
Good.
Grandma.
Yeah, so I work like 10, 12-hour days at work, and then I come home and take care of her at night. So So I took a break this weekend. Hired some caregivers. On my way.
On your room sprinkler.
I was supposed to be at the beach, but my homegirl flaked on me.
Damn.
Right. And she didn't have to pay nothing.
Damn.
Right. I was like, just come with me.
You need my number?
Yes.
I'm ready to go.
Fuck.
Shit, do the same shit. Masterminding, cooking. Shit.
But why y'all never call me when you cook? I be hungry. I be so hungry, but I ask him this all the time. Maybe just
I mean, cause I do it when the feeling hits me.
I feel you though
I
because
don't
you
do too
know
much planning, because sometimes that planning shit don't work out right.
that's true.
I have all the intentions to get in that kitchen, but then somehow the phone just ends up in your hand. You just start dialing numbers.
Facts.
And a motherfucker you ain't never seen before shows up at your front door with something to eat.
I
Best
feel
thing in the whole
that.
wide world.
I wish I had that.
I'm really
You do.
good.
You have a smartphone.
I put my phone in another room and close the door. So
Me
whether
and
you
both.
call, text, or what, hey, I didn't get it. You know what I
Me
mean?
and
I'm
both.
sorry, I didn't get it.
I'm a lot like that too.
Yeah, this shit don't run me. I can't allow a phone.
Okay.
This little ass phone.
That's true.
Hell.
Mm-hmm. That's
I
a
finished watching Lucifer, so now I'll be accepting calls between the hours of 12 and 5 now. Waiting on season 5.
Yeah,
Waiting on
that's
season
right.
fact. Oh, is that many seasons on there?
4. Yeah, but
Yeah,
the damn, it's so long though. Like season 3 had 26 episodes.
I ain't got time to play with y'all.
That's too many.
That shit
Yeah,
good.
I got time
that's
for
too many for y'all. I
It
watched
is.
that last one of them already.
I need a good 12 to 15.
12 to yeah.
Right there. After
That's
that,
good.
it's too much.
Especially if it's more than one season. Like, I can see if it was only 2 seasons on there and it was 20-some episodes. All right, I'm a rock with it. You know what I mean?
But 5 going on the 5th season and
No.
you got 26.
Mm-mm.
I'm not watching all of them.
It was good though. I like
I'm
it.
sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna check it out.
Every episode.
I have a lot of free time on my hands right now, so you know, I just watched that new Netflix series. They have Wu Assassins. I don't know.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's actually
good.
really dope, and I enjoyed it. Take a look at it, but it's only one season, so it's like just check it out whenever. And it's only like 10 episodes on there.
I was expecting at least see the Rizzle on the cover art, but no, not one Wu-Tang Clan member. Not never Dirty Bastard. You know what I'm saying? So.
But yeah, that was pretty dope. So I need something else to watch. I really do. I don't have anything
Lucifer.
else to watch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might do that.
Waiting on Ozark. If y'all listening to Netflix,
Yeah.
waiting on Ozark.
Ozark.
Like bullshit.
Yeah.
Waiting on Ozark, man. Waiting on fucking Ozark.
You know, females, you know, if you're listening, Working Moms is a really good series. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's
Is it
funny.
funny?
It's actually very funny, and I enjoy it a lot. And the new season is going to be on there, I believe, next week, by the end of this month. I think it's on the 27th or something like that. But it's a good season. A lot of passive-aggressive humor and things like that. So I like it a lot.
That's what's up, man.
Relatable, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. So you be crocheting and shit now? You can find little hobbies to do since you got all this free time?
Nah.
Making like you making baby shirts and shit. Like,
No.
Mom's number one, shit like that.
No, I haven't gotten into that. I guess I think they
Mama's
call that
baby,
like
daddy's
nesting
maybe.
or something. They call it nesting where you're getting yourself prepared. But no, I haven't gotten to that point. At this point, I struggle to eat. Like I don't never know what I want to eat, and that's a problem for me.
You was like that before your ass was pregnant.
No, that's not true. Because
You was indecisive before you
it's
was
not
pregnant.
true.
So
It's
the baby
not
make
true.
you not make your mind up.
It does.
It does though, because I've never been a
Don't do that.
picky eater. I've never been a picky eater, but I am now a picky eater.
Your taste
And
buds
it's
change.
a whole nother
Stuff
ball
tastes
game.
So, okay, so
I got time.
y'all got something in common with being with a child before. At what point do y'all start eating the weird shit, like the peanut butter and pickles and shit like that?
I think that's like it's not a myth, but I think that it's just
Starch.
my
and
thing
shit.
right now is milkshakes. Like I my thing right now is milkshakes and sweets. Like I've never been a person to eat sweets like that. That's not
See,
my
that's when
thing.
it kicks in, because after I got my sick portion,
Mhm.
that's when my cravings kicked in.
Mm-hmm. So I
That's
think
when
it
I started
varies.
eating. Mine was like pickles and gravy though.
See, I knew damn well.
So-
That's a myth. Myth my ass.
But you heard me when I
Pickles
said
and
I
gravy.
wanted my Whopper with extra pickles. Let me get my pickles. Like I need that in my life.
So good.
I'm surprised that pregnant women like pickles the way they do, considering that's what got y'all into the shit.
Okay. Sour dicks, you mean?
Deals. Yes, the deal pickle, yes.
that's where I'm at with
One
that.
for the city boys.
It's a Oreo milkshake from Sheetz that I literally have to have like once a week.
I have to have a cookout one.
I don't know if it's because it's super hot outside right now. I'm not quite sure. But I need to have this Oreo milkshake from Sheetz with a dark chocolate swirl in it and no whipped cream. And I need extra crumbled Oreos on top. If I don't get them, I'm coming back inside and I'm going to ask for my Oreo crumbles. Like, give my damn crumbles. That's just where I'm at with that. Like, I just flipped on this little girl at Burger King because she told me my burger was $5.33. I'm not paying
By
for
itself?
that. By itself.
The combo though.
No.
What'd you get from Burger King that cost that much by itself?
Listen, I walked out my house. I went to Great Stops, got me a 75-cent refill in my Orca cup, could keep it ice cold. I wanted cherry Fanta, that's what I wanted. Then I got me some Starburst gummies to sours, because if y'all haven't had those, you need to get them. They're the shit, okay? And I got me a Rice Krispie treat, and I said I'm gonna go to Burger King and get me a Whopper with cheese with no tomato, extra pickles on that thing, and I want it fresh. So I walk in there, order my food, and she goes, $5.33. Did you want a combo? Bitch. That is a combo. No, that's just a sandwich. Well, you keep that sandwich because I'm going to go and take this good old EBT card I got to go over the food line across the street and get me a pack of hamburgers for $5.33 and make the government pay for this shit because this is bullcrap that I got to pay $5.33 for a sandwich.
Really high for a sandwich.
That's high as hell.
Like,
and y'all out here selling dollar tacos? Come on now.
And you got the new meatless burger they just came out with.
What? A meatless burger?
That's
What's it like soy?
It's like veggie.
Veggie.
It's a veggie.
But it looks just like.
It's supposed to look and taste just like the real Whopper. And I was scared to try it, but I want to try it. 'Cause
Right.
I don't eat beef, so
Okay.
I feel like. But then I asked them, do they cook it separate then?
From where you're cooking the
they were
beef,
like,
right?
Only by request.
Only by request? Then what's the point?
What's
Of
the
having
point
an
of
option.
doing it then? Like,
Of having a vegan option, basically.
How much credibility do y'all give Burger King on really having a vegan Whopper? Or they just selling you a regular ass beef patty saying, hey, it tastes just like it's meat, but it ain't.
I don't think that by law they can do that.
they can't by
They
law.
can't by law.
Law. When the last time somebody
I mean,
gave a fuck
like,
about where y'all been at these past
inspections
couple
and
years?
stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
like,
if a
that stuff
person, you can
matters.
tell, I can tell the difference. Like if you give me a beef patty, I'm gonna know it's a beef patty versus I don't care what it tastes like. You can tell by the texture.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
So after you tried it, I want some feedback so we can tell the people how bullshitted this Whopper burger is that they probably trying to pass off as a vegan Whopper burger. Like that
I'm
shit
scared
you
to
cook in
try
the
it.
same shit that you cook in the
Yeah,
meat.
you cooking
Like,
beef beside it. That's gonna mess
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
up. I can't do that.
yeah, that's why it tastes just like it. Yeah, same
That's a
oil.
fact, though.
Same oil. Oh nah, ain't no pork in this. This is turkey flavored pork.
Turkey.
Yeah, what the fuck? How do you do
Yeah.
that? Yeah, we cook it all the same way. Off the pig. Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's probably the same thing as like, I think I went to the store, it's like I was curious to know about the gravy that you buy. You know, you can buy like gravy in a jar, gravy in a pack or whatever, but they have like actual turkey gravy. But I wonder like, does it still contain like different parts of pork? Because just to make stuff like that, it's what they use. I mean, hell, this pork in toothpaste. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
So I'm
Tom's.
like, really, I
Shout out
don't,
to Tom's.
Tom's.
Well, it doesn't have to. I guess it just
Yeah.
depends on how they do it.
Man, it's North Carolina.
I was just curious to know that,
Everything
like,
got pork
you
in
really,
down here.
for real though.
Everything got pork.
For
Coke,
real,
Dr.
yeah.
Pepper, all that shit got pork in North Carolina, yo. Salad, all that shit got pork in
I
North
thought you
Carolina.
didn't eat pork.
I don't.
All right then. But you do.
No,
But you
I
do.
don't.
You just told us
Because
you
we're in
do.
North Carolina and everything.
just
got
told us
pork.
you do.
Everything made in North Carolina got pork. Watch where your shit come from.
You was made in North
Everything
Carolina.
North Carolina got pork.
You was made in North Carolina.
I was made in, what was
Oh,
I conceived? What was I conceived
North
in?
Carolina.
The story I was told.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing they do with selling us pork. The story I was told, right?
Right.
Your pork is your pork. Ain't no backstory to your pork. It's just pig. That's it. That's it. Don't nobody care about the backstory to the pig. It's Wilbur. It's all Wilbur. Fuck it. Shoot him between the eyes, cut his throat,
That's
cook
good.
it. That's how that go. Just how that go.
You ain't
Shoot him
have
between the eyes, cut his throat.
You ain't have to do that.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Shit, they
like-
got documentaries that show you exactly what go on. You know what I mean? Me talking about it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
But saying attaching Wilbur with it, like that just makes it.
Was Wilbur not?
That just makes it rough. Like you can't do that.
Was
Like
Wilbur not a pig?
I kind of got sad.
Oh, that's fucked up. So if I was talking about Bebop and Rocksteady,
Right.
oh, they gangsters, it don't matter. You can kill them, but not Wilbur. Hog lives matter. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, he's stupid.
Okay.
If you go kill one and eat it, shit, you know, you might as well, you know,
I mean, I'm agreeing with
Let's
you.
take
Like
the
that's why I
meat for
said
the
I was
hogs.
sad.
taking the meat for the hoes. Shredded. Y'all have any thoughts about the Jay-Z NFL deal?
Yeah.
Please explain.
Hopefully, if it goes the way I want it to go,
Mhm.
it's gonna bring us a fast, quick Super Bowl. Because if
Oh.
he gonna buy the majority of the team, which is the speculation,
Right.
a lot's gonna change.
Like,
Those silly decision-making skills is just gonna start trickling all the way down, and we can finally get where we need to be at.
well, he's only in charge of the entertainment. I mean, like, I don't see how that's supposed to be helping social injustice with a halftime performance, but I'm sure there's more to the deal that should be revealed later. I'm hoping.
So what is the deal specifically? Because I was trying to get as much information as I could at the last minute.
Yeah,
Just
Of course.
put it out there at the last minute.
of course.
Oh,
But he's supposed to be purchasing a team.
Well, I know the initial deal is for him to be in charge of like the halftime performances of the Super Bowl, shit like that.
Okay.
As far as him being a majority owner or minority owner of a team, I saw where they had written it, but
Yeah.
they didn't say what team or nothing like that. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That's why I'm the reason why I got hyped. So everybody's seen something different. That's crazy.
He's supposed to be a majority owner of us.
No, he is looking to buy 51%.
That's majority.
Thank you, of the Carolina Panthers.
Don't let him do
But
You
that's
definitely
aside
let him
from
do
what
it.
he had.
You
That's
crazy.
not what I said.
He's a businessman.
it.
A true businessman
and
with no
hopefully-
bias.
Hopefully, so is the motherfuckers in the front office at Carolina. Don't do this shit.
Okay, so like I said, hopefully, in my best thoughts, get the percentage, the majority of the team, and all those fucking bullshit ass ideas is just gonna wash their goddamn way out this motherfucker.
So you're just speaking on Carolina itself, not
That's
the whole.
well, that's what I said. I guess we all looked it up. We all seen
Oh.
something different because he was saying the entertainment aspect. That didn't pop up on mine.
That's the whole initial deal. The initial deal
That's
was
Yeah,
part
I
of
him.
the
didn't
deal.
see,
That's what
I
I
didn't see
read.
the entertainment aspect. That's why I asked.
That's the whole initial
I
shit.
saw that
Him-
he was supposed to be purchasing a team, but the team hadn't been spoken upon yet. And then the issue was, well, what are you gonna do? Like everybody feels some type of way because of the whole like Colin Kaepernick thing and all that good stuff. And I kind of was just trying to figure out how that had anything to do with this man purchasing anything and continuing to make money for himself and his fucking family. Like I just didn't understand that. Like I get it, but I don't understand why he's supposed to have so much backlash. So that's why I'm
Oh, well,
So what I read
uh-huh.
pertaining to that
Mhm.
is that also he was supposed to be purchasing a team,
Mhm.
but he is also like in deal with the NFL themselves, the association, the leaders to come on board to make decisions with the NFL and how they're upset with Kaepernick,
Colin.
whatever.
Colin is something totally different.
So he's upset with him because they feel like
Take a
the
knee
deal
for
that
Colin.
he's making is going to backlash him out.
Colin's gotta work.
Because
Colin's can't
they're
quit.
trying to say like he can't. Jay-Z is banning him or agreeing with the NFL that he can't come back
Mhm.
in this deal that he's
And
making.
he's supposed to be a
are
supporter
yeah,
of him,
and people are
right.
like, you support him, so if you're making a deal with the NFL, then you should have put him in the deal. And Jay-Z is kind of like.
Fuck that nigga. It's my money.
That's where I'm at with that. Like, that's why I'm like,
that's-
why
that's
is he
a
supposed
big,
to?
yeah, that's
what
a
it's
big, like, because if I'm gonna spend that much money, listen, sir, all right, if that's the case, then you gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do.
Mhm.
If that's the case, you finna strap on and get your ass back in there, you better not kneel again on
Okay,
the punch.
so nothing to get to this point without old buddy doing what he did. So even this deal that he's getting ready to take or already inked or whatever, which is what Brian Michael Cox has said was the same deal he told Jermaine Dupri not to take, but went right around his back and took this fucking deal with the NFL. The whole point of all this shit was because of what Colin did, right? And for you to reap the benefits of that man's struggle and then not have him nowhere involved in it, it just seemed fucked up.
Yeah, well, but see, we're just
This-
getting
this
the
shit is-
beginning
this shit
of
That's
it.
This shit is
I
directly-
think that's reaching.
It's
though.
not reaching. This shit is a direct reason for the shit he did. So even this deal you getting is because it's off of the shit that Colin Kaepernick did. The awareness Colin Kaepernick
But how we really know what Jay gonna do though? We don't know his
We
plan.
don't.
Well, we know what he
That's
did. We talking about what he did. We ain't talking about what he gonna do. We talking about what he did.
But
What
just
he did
because
was.
his initial thing doesn't mean he ain't gonna bring him on. Like, I feel like,
So why
I
wasn't
just
he at
don't-
the meeting or the press conference
I
with him?
just don't feel like Jay-Z is that, like, he can't be that person to,
Jay-Z sold Rockefeller and they did damn that shit. What you mean he can't be that person?
he is that person.
He that same nigga who, hey, these my homeboys, we all came up and did this shit together. But as soon as they tell me, hey man, fuck them niggas, you can make more money without them two niggas. He got rid of them two niggas. But he's not what now? You don't think he's that dude. He didn't think he got it in him.
I didn't say he didn't have it in him, but like with this situation and his
Ah, that's
position.
different.
Well, have you seen
now,
his hair?
I
Right.
hate it.
For me, I'm just like, that just goes to show you, like,
So
bro,
you don't trust no
I
nigga.
don't trust
hate
no
it.
nigga who ain't gonna be like, come on, bro, you got me fucked up. You grown ass man, and you out here looking like this, okay?
I
Y'all
thought
let
maybe he
blue
was trying
eyes
to
walk
start
around looking like that too, like that shit
I
was okay.
think
Yeah,
that
cheer alone.
I'm just saying. I'm
Cheer
just.
alone. You on your own now.
I think that when it comes to business,
Excuse me.
everybody's interpretation of business is different.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we know what we see. We know what we hear. We wasn't there. It might look real fucked up, but was it really? Because how could I put myself in a position for anybody else to sell some shit that I'm supposed to be have a stake in, percentage in, get money from on a daily basis, that you can sell it right under my nose and I don't know, and then I sit there and act hurt? That's not business.
What you mean?
There
Sell
is-
some shit under your nose? What you talking about?
The same, what you just used as an example as far as Jay-Z, Rockefeller, and oh boy.
What?
Dang. It's totally impossible. That's what I say. For what we hear and what we understand to be the truth, I don't think necessarily be the truth. Because anybody who's a concerned businessman, you know your business. There's no way that someone can sell your part without you getting your part. That's impossible. And it's also finding, I see you in court. If that's what, some slick shit you want to try and pull, oh, you gonna give me my bread.
So we're not talking about NFL shit right now.
No, I'm just saying, I said business, period, as a whole. As a whole. That's impossible. So either the whole story's not being told, or
Of course it's
somebody, that's what I'm saying. So
Of
like,
course it's not.
so-
That's why I said what I said. I'm like, well, how can I just assume that, like, why is he supposed to get this much backlash for him not doing nothing but trying to make more money for himself and his family? Like, at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that no one has a point in what they're saying. I'm not saying that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not about to feed too much into that and develop some whole opinion when I'm not. First of all, I ain't sitting at the fucking table getting no piece of
Well, there you go.
either.
Now, there you
So
go.
really,
That's the real
speaking,
truth. There,
like,
there you go.
that's where I'm at with that. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, okay, cool. Like, if that's, we don't, and like she said, I don't know. We don't know what his plans are. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we don't know
They asked him.
if this man,
Don't mean to
of
talk
course,
He was asked.
of course,
And
like,
all he kept saying was, we're past the kneeling.
we're past the kneeling. It's, I think it's time for action.
Fuck what that nigga did. That's what Jay-Z kept
Like,
telling
Well,
we're
I mean,
past
before
that.
that nigga did.
I
we
do
passed
think
it.
that was a bullshit ass
We passed
response.
it.
I do
Well, no,
think
I
that.
don't get this
I
bread.
don't,
We
because
passed
check this
that.
shit out. Because check this out.
But
There's nothing wrong
It's
with
only
being
too much
past
you
it
can
because
say.
you can do some shit and it impacts some shit, right?
Mm.
But if it didn't really go the way you thought it was gonna go when you did it, it's time to get past that shit and try something else. Like if I try to go through the front, they kick me back out the club. I'm gonna try to sneak around the back. I'm not gonna keep trying to go in the front door. Like that's
Right.
stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, cut a hole in the roof. Goddamn propel down in that motherfucker. Like get in though. One way, oh excuse me, bro. One way or the other. Like I kinda feel you on that. Like it's time to get past it. If it's not working.
Well, we can't say it's not working
It's not-
because
it's definitely
all
not
the
working.
shit he did
It's definitely not working.
led to this point. So how did it not work?
That's,
I just wanna know how that didn't
no,
work.
No, you can't solely put it on that though.
That's the whole reason this shit is happening.
In your opinion.
What the fuck? What? Why else did Jay-Z
hold on,
have
so
to
he's
put
the
the
only
NFL
person.
on
He's the only
social
person. Colin
injustice?
Kaepernick is the only person with a social injustice with the NFL.
Colin Kaepernick is the face. Yeah, his name is Colin, not Colin.
I know, but he said what I said too. So
Colin?
Yeah.
Colin.
That's why I was
yeah,
It's a
right.
Colin, rectum.
That man.
He's an asshole, Kaepernick. There you go.
That man's not an asshole. That man's
No, he did,
that
but-
man's protest over social injustice. Be it if you thought it was only because he wasn't starting.
He was not. It wasn't by itself. We didn't get here solely.
It wasn't just
on
him.
Thank you. No.
Yeah.
First and
Hell,
foremost.
fuck no.
First and foremost.
He wasn't the first one.
Well, let me name somebody else.
He was the first one to deal.
Can you
but
please
he
name me
wasn't
some-
the first
can you
one.
please name
He
me
was
somebody
not
else?
the first
Can
one
you name
with
me
the
some?
social
Can I get a
injustice.
name of
Good
somebody
God
else?
Almighty.
May I please get a name of
Good
somebody
God
else?
Almighty. Like, this is bullshit.
I'm asking of another name. You said it's not solely based on him, so I'm just asking for another name. Please give me another name. Because all we've been talking about is Colin Kaepernick, so please give me another name and we
That's
can
my
talk
whole,
about that.
that's my whole point. But it's deeper than that. Because I went back to the beginning. I said that the point is you can really take him out of it. Change is gonna come. Like that was my whole point.
Taking him out, then who was the face of this whole shit we talking about?
Well, it's about change. It's gonna happen. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a particular person. This is something that needed to happen 20-some years ago. Right?
So what is changing as far as the whole reason why he took the knee?
I mean-
that's what I'm not understanding with the whole, now I'm responsible for the entertainment in the NFL. Cool. But the whole
I didn't
reason the
say
man
anything about
kneeled,
that.
I'm asking the question now. Because you said Colin Kaepernick, you can take him out and it still be the same shit. That I don't believe is true.
Social injustice in the NFL.
Well, the social injustice in the NFL just based on the whole plantation system period. But what he knelt for was not social injustice in the NFL.
But what you're
He
saying
knelt.
is,
Hold
you
on,
said
wait.
solely. You said solely. Solely means one.
Right, Colin Kaepernick, the one person we keep talking about. I didn't hear any other name. The one person we keep talking about. That's who I'm
I
talking
gave
about.
him another name.
Yeah, you did. You gave him a second one. Right,
Colin.
right.
No, but
The only Colin with knowledge is Powell, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But that, yeah. Anyway, outside of Colin Kaepernick kneeling because of the killings of unarmed people by the police, that's the whole reason this shit exists, right? He took a knee because he felt like there was not enough attention being brought to this shit. That's the initial reason. Fast forward, now Jay-Z is heading up the Super Bowl entertainment. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck him heading up Super Bowl dancing and singing got to do with why that man took a knee. If anybody can explain that to me, I drop all
we
this
just
shit.
talking about two different things in the whole.
We might have been, but the
No, we
initial
definitely
shit was talking about
He
that.
definitely was, because I never was talking about the music and the halftime.
Cool, but I had asked about the Jay-Z deal, and that's part of the deal. That's
Well, no,
I'm
what I
talking
was
about.
saying was that everybody who looked it up got something different. That's what I'm saying, because on my phone, when I pulled it up, it said he was trying to purchase 51% of the Carolina Panthers. That's where we started at.
Cool, that's the only part you saw. You ain't see nothing else.
No, it was more stuff on there, but I'm saying that's initially.
That's the shit
first
that
thing
jumped out at you.
Right.
Gotcha.
But what I'm also trying to say is, other people's phones didn't say that when y'all pulled it up. That's why everybody was kind of on a different page. That's how we started. That's all.
Because I
I'm
didn't
saying.
even know that there was a specific team that he was. I mean, of course there is one, but I didn't know that they mentioned one.
That was never mentioned. Like the
Yeah, I didn't
specific
see that.
teams,
You
Like
know
when
what I'm
I read
saying?
it, I was like, it's
Except
not
for
being
my phone.
mentioned.
So I
So
got
I
a
was
line
like, okay.
Line phone.
And I'm cool with that because I'm a Panther fan. So like, I'm down.
That's what I was.
I
You know
hate
what
that shit.
I'm down.
I
You know
can't
what I
stand
mean?
that shit. Cause that
But-
means Eric Reed ass getting fired or Jay-Z on the majority stepping out.
was
And
the
not
first-
because he
that was
made
the
a
second thing
comment.
that was
Because
done.
he made a comment about that too.
No,
which is-
because he's been kneeling. Remember,
That
he
too.
was part of the settlement with Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah,
last
I
year.
know, but he also, they asked him how he felt about it, because him and Colin, I'm sorry, are despicable. That's what he
Yeah.
said. And I'm like, ooh, well, damn, if you said that, like, what's gonna happen when Jigga get in there? Because like, I don't think he gonna like that. I think he gonna be like,
Y'all
nah,
saw
bro,
above the rim. You saw
gotta
above the
go.
rim. Your ass is gone.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's what's gonna happen. You know, I don't know, but kudos to, you know, Jigga Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you, my brother?
Right.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, at the end of the day, like, everybody is so adamant on saying, oh, well, this person isn't trying to make this change, this person doesn't want to do this person's trying to stand for this, but I'm like, it's just not solely on one fucking person, and I just think that really
That's
though,
all you.
I just want to win the Super Bowl.
really though,
But I didn't mean
like
to
that's
say-
it. But it's like it shouldn't rest on him regardless of whatever deal he's making. It shouldn't rest on him. And I
Oh,
think
whoa.
that's fair.
No one in the world had said any of this shit wretched on Jay-Z. They was just fucked up about the fact that how you say you riding with this motherfucker, but the first chance you get to be like, you know what, I can make some billions off this shit. And I mean, I know you can't play football no more, but hey, they gonna pay me. So you rep that benefit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And now it's, man, we passed the nil. And all that shit I was with last year, ain't with that shit no more. We passed that shit, man. They trying to pay me now. I ain't got nothing to do with what he got to do.
Shit to say though, like we passed that. Like, bro, really though?
Man, listen.
I understand it. I'm just saying, I felt like that was some shit to say. Like, come on,
well, I mean,
man.
business is business now.
Yeah,
Hold on now.
business.
Yeah.
I would have
We talking about
rather
two
him say
different
that.
things. We talking about two
That's what I
different
just
things.
said though. But business is business. So you are, if a motherfucker gonna ride with you pro bono, alright. But you goddamn it now. What you gonna do? What you want to do next?
I think,
or do you want to take this trickle down effect?
I think it's more so the exclusion of old buddy and all this shit that's going on now. Had he been there at that press conference, or he didn't lie and actually did talk to Colin Kaepernick because he lied and said he did before that, but didn't, shit have been different.
Yeah.
Like you can't lie on that man.
Would he even have win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
are we sure?
Yeah, I mean, you got settlement money. You know what I'm saying? So I know damn well he'll go.
So would he kneel at the fucking press conference? Like,
I mean, there's no
like,
national anthem being played.
Like, you know what? You gave me my check, but you little bitches, look.
You only kneel for the national. It's only for the national anthem. So unless it's a national anthem being played at the press conference, he's not gonna kneel. You know what I'm saying? That's shit. What else was he? You only
He's a
kneeling for.
vigilante. You don't know.
You only kneeling for the national anthem. That's the
They
whole.
might be
Like
introducing.
she said, whoop-de-doo, go Jay-Z, do what you do.
It is what it is.
Nah, not do what you do. Cause if doing what you doing mean fuck everybody else, do that shit somewhere else.
That ain't everybody.
Do that.
That's not
That
everybody.
shit somewhere else.
That's not everybody.
I wish I could have read the whole article about when he became a minority owner of the motherfucking Brooklyn Nets, and they was like that shit kind of sped up gentrification out there in Brooklyn. And you supposed to be from there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, these business moves looking a little low.
Man, out with the crackheads, in with the condos. Come on with the bullshit, for real. I'm with it.
It ain't
Like,
just crackheads you
I'm
displacing. Just saying, Miss Margaret ain't got shit.
Well, I say anybody,
she ain't got condo money.
Anybody who's grandfathered in.
Who been there 20? Miss Martha been there 20
Anybody
years.
who's
She ain't no
grandfathered in,
crackhead. She ain't
she
got
be
condo
upset.
money though.
But goddamn it, everybody else listen up.
That ain't what's happening.
All right.
The old grove, where them people at? They deserve to have that shit. Where them people
No,
at?
they placed them. They didn't displace. I mean, Greenville ain't so big. So, I mean, shit, you might have another 10-minute ride across town, but it ain't like you about to ride 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. But they had to do something with them because they totally demolished the grove. Demolished. And started from dirt and built the whole, you know what I'm saying?
Now every Saturday morning you can catch 300,000 bike riders going up McConnell fucking up traffic for you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm just saying. Be mindful of what deals a motherfucker make.
Shit, they ride about 35. They pretty good.
Shit, they ain't right.
That's some DuPont motherfucker. You crazy as hell.
They ain't right there.
Goddamn bikes cost much some people car on the east side. You crazy as hell. Little featherweight bike, you can throw that shit across the room.
Yeah.
That shit about $3,500 goddamn dollars. Shit.
But let's see what comes from him heading up to singing and dancing at the Super Bowl. Speaking of football, let's say God played a trick on everybody this year, right? And it's the fucking Cowboys versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Who y'all rooting for?
Well, therefore, I'm not going to root for anybody.
I can't even say what I want to say on the microphone.
So who's performing at the halftime show?
Shit,
Who cares at that
yeah,
point?
for
Like,
real.
Oh, yo, so now y'all not gonna watch? Now you boycott? So now you
it's the
boycott?
Cowboys and the Patriots.
Now
First
you
off,
kneel?
I'm
Now
a
you kneeling,
Redskins
huh?
fan,
I
so
ain't
I'm
no
definitely
hell
not
no.
going for the Cowboys.
Buck
And
don't
I am
kneel.
tired of seeing the Patriots, so I'm not going to watch. Like, over it.
Buck don't kneel. And fuck all that goddamn bullshit. I don't want to see that goddamn. You don't want to see that goddamn shit.
What you mean? I didn't say nothing about who want to see it. I said if shit just so happens and God feeling funny.
Don't even speak it. You putting it out there in the atmosphere.
Give a fuck.
Don't do
The
it.
Cowboys versus the Patriots. Who you rooting for?
I'm gonna be asleep.
Neither one of them motherfuckers just said they don't want to see that
So you think?
I'll be asleep. What's that about February? Yeah, I'm doing March. I'll be asleep. I'll be asleep. I'll be
No,
asleep.
you're not. It's
I'm
just
watching.
investing.
That's
That's
just
I'm gonna tell you right
You
now.
know what I'm
I'm-
saying?
I'm
like,
watching.
I don't
Garbage
know.
ass
I'll probably be crocheting a baby hat or some shit.
Fly baby wear by Amber the Hustle.
You know.
shit. Who you gonna put your money on?
I'm gonna put my money on will be the Patriots, but who I would like to win. Well, no, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Oh.
Because I haven't even seen the receiver core yet for the Patriots. But I know that system.
What?
That system is that system. So I got my money on the Patriots. If it go down like that, it would be exciting to see what Dak can do. Because Dak is still a black dude at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He's still a black quarterback in the NFL. I don't give a fuck how y'all looking at me.
Gentrification.
Yeah, they ain't got shit to do with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a black quarterback. Fuck. These still people at the end of the day. They just teams, man. I don't take it as that damn serious. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I'm loyal to my team, so I will never ever black, white, Mexican,
That's what's
whoever
up.
the quarterback is for the Cowboys. I will never cheer for
I
them.
feel you. I don't know about that loyal to team shit. I know I'm a fan of my team because if I'm ever down and need a bill paid, ain't nobody from the Carolina Panthers paying that shit. Not one. If you are, please comment down below. I'd love to meet you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be loyal to my team. Like some people switch with the players. I just like one particular team.
I'm loyal to those loyal to me. So that team shit, I got my team. You know what I mean? And we don't even wear jerseys. But for sports goes, I like the sports aspect. I like competition, period. I really think it would be a good game in the Super Bowl. I would love to see Ezekiel Elliott on that stage and see what the fuck he can do.
That would not be a good game.
Shit. I'm listening.
That
Man.
would be a good game.
I'm guessing.
It's not gonna
No,
be a
the
good
fuck
game
it
because
is.
the
It's gonna be a
Cowboys are
blowout.
not gonna show up
That's
and
just gonna
they're
be
gonna
a blowout.
I don't see it as a blowout, man.
Okay,
I don't see it
all
as a
right.
blowout.
See, so this is what you don't see it as a blowout.
Nah, I see this as a
Crazy.
good game.
Hell,
Sorry.
you can pass that shit.
From what I saw that Matt fucking Ryan was able to do against the Patriots, mind you, they blew the damn 28-3 lead, but he was still able to get off. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. What's going on?
That shit warm as hell.
Well, that shit hot.
Damn.
That shit hot. What's up? You have something else you want to talk about?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. What you want to talk about?
I didn't mean to yawn like that, and she just is tickled by that. I'm
Oh,
like, this is usually when I'm taking a nap. I'm so sorry. I mean, this is happening. I didn't mean to. I'm not bored, I promise. I'm not. This is great.
That's up to you.
I'm not. It just came over me.
Well, since y'all here, I can ask y'all. So who winning right now, man?
Me?
The city boys and the city girls, or the hot boys and the hot girls?
Oh.
I'm not sure who's on what team.
I'm
What is
confused.
that?
Yeah.
Right.
What is that? What are we talking about right now?
I thought
Fuck
you
out
were-
of here. So nobody's heard this shit.
No, I know.
Nobody but me.
Hold on,
So I'm the only person who looks at shit.
No. Listen,
Yeah.
now I've heard them talking about it on the radio, but I didn't know specifically what they were talking about. Only thing that I knew about was the two girls with the music group thing.
The city girls.
Right. That was the only thing I knew. But then I knew it was something else when I kept hearing everybody
I
talking
heard
about
them say hot girl.
hot girl, hot.
How come summer
like,
is the whole wave that Meg the Stallion has started?
okay.
That's what I know.
Well,
That's all I know
enlighten us.
of. But I don't know about no hot
Enlighten
boys
us,
and no
'cause I'm
city
lost,
boys.
too.
I don't know nothing
I
about
was
that.
driving down the
And I
street
don't want to
like,
have
what
no
the fuck
parts,
are they
no
talking
hot
about?
boys and no city
Look, that's
boys.
I know I'm getting up there. Look, I don't know nothing's going on.
Growing up where I come from being around the hot boys, some shit you don't want to be around. I don't want to be around no fucking hot boy. I don't want none of that, okay?
It's cool.
I don't want none of those problems. Y'all keep that shit
Don't
there.
even worry about it. Y'all officially old. Don't worry about it. We'll skip
I'm not
right over
old,
that.
but you
Embrace
can
my
still
old
fill
stuff.
me
We'll
in.
skip right over that shit.
But just fill me in though.
Ain't
What is
nothing
it
early
about? But
on
now I'm
that.
just concerned and I want to know what this is. What
Yeah,
is this
right.
thing?
Go
What
ahead,
is
lay it
this?
on us, Fidel.
Ain't nothing to be concerned
Come
about.
on, Fidel.
man.
Nah, for real.
I know.
Because that's strange.
I know Duval is keeping the score. Every time we see some fucked up shit, Duval is representing the city side of things. I don't know who the fuck representing the hot side of things other than Meg Thee Stallion. I know my man Trouble. I want to say Future. And somebody else, they part of the city boys.
Okay.
Moneybag Yo, by default, he gotta be a hot boy because he's supposed to be fucking with an old girl, so he gotta be a hot
Who's
boy.
the old girl? Meg Thee Stallion?
God almighty, I need a diagram in this motherfucker.
I mean, you might.
When you say old girl, there's a lot of old girls out here.
But how'd you go right to her then?
I'm just trying to piece it together. I'm just
Right,
trying,
right, but how'd
to
you?
catch up.
What
That's all
made
I'm
you
saying.
go right to her when I said it?
Because I know they did a song together. So that's just why I put that with.
Look at you.
That's all. I'm
Okay.
just saying what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so what's the
Okay.
deal? What's the deal though? For real, like what's the deal?
Look at
With
the-
it? Like,
Look
what
at
is it?
girls.
So what's the
What's
difference between the hot girls and the city girls?
The groups.
The group.
So
No.
if you from, I'm guessing if you from Florida, since the city girls are from Florida, if you from Florida or fuck with that shit, then
You a
City.
city girl.
You a city girl.
City boy, city girl, that shit.
Oh, so
So they
Florida
basically
versus
doing
Atlanta.
the
No,
same
ain't no
thing.
Florida versus
versus
Atlanta.
Texas.
I'm just saying it's
Houston.
the
She
people
from Houston.
I'm seeing. That's who tend to gravitate toward whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's either you a scammer or you a hustler.
Well, I don't see Little Duval as a scammer. Like I said, I just see him taking score. But again,
Because the city girls are scammers. That's just what they do.
Hold on. Taking
They
score
said
as far as songs?
Nah, man, just what people is out here doing. Like I said, since y'all didn't see it, we're gonna skip over.
Yeah.
It's the whole
Sorry.
thing. The shit funny as fuck.
Sounds interesting. Man.
It is.
Sounds
It's funny.
great.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you don't know,
But I'm
you
just
just
glad
don't
that
know.
I reached the category of being old. Proud of myself. I feel like I've matured.
I ain't say that. I just said old. There's a lot of young.
Like
getting there.
There's a lot of young. There's a lot of young old.
I'm not
motherfuckers,
hip
man.
anymore.
I ain't say
Right,
mature. I
that's
just said
cool.
old. Just said old.
Right.
Just said old.
Didn't know anything about that. But
you
if I
care
had
what-
to choose, though, I could answer that question. If I had to choose, I'd be with the whole hot girl summer thing. I'd be there. I like me some Meg Thee Stallion for a bit. A little bit. Not a bit. I like her. I think she's cool.
Well,
Yeah.
what about her intrigues you? Other than her big old ass.
Well, I like that too. A lot. Nah, I think she's dope though. I have been listening to her music, and now she's kind of touched down, and you know what I'm saying, made her a little platform, and I felt that. I can't say that she's a replica of anybody yet. I don't know who she reminds me of, or I haven't placed her in that. You know what I'm saying? When Cardi B came out, everybody was like, she like doing the whole Nicki Minaj thing. When Nicki Minaj came out, she was doing the whole Kim thing. And I haven't figured out where to place her yet.
Cool, Meg Thee Stallion?
Mm-hmm.
She's in that Trina school.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, she's in
Alright.
that Trina school.
All right, then that's cool.
Maybe I had listened to her music and
Okay, then. But I can agree with you a little bit on that.
Yeah, she's in
But
that
at the
Trina
same token, I didn't put her there, and
school. I do just the way she maneuver and handle herself. She's in that Trina school.
yeah,
She don't take beef. She let that shit brush off. She just
Yeah.
gonna do her music, do her shows.
yeah.
And she'll be a household brand in like another year and a half.
I like what she's doing, and I'm cool with that. The City Girls, they kind of came out and they just decided to make Ratchet a fucking thing, like they capitalized.
Oh,
on
we're not
that.
gonna blame them 2 years later.
I'm not blaming them for that. I'm just saying that they capitalized on it and that made that their thing, and now that's what everybody is into. And I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, cool beans, like whatever, But I like what Megan is representing,
They in that Trina school too, though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck
The
no.
one girl that's out right now, she's her and Trina, it's like
Well, that's because they
Well,
from
they know each other.
That's because they from
They-
Florida.
they
That's a
for
Florida
one day
thing.
family. Shorty dress like
So they
Trina.
know each other.
Shorty rap like Trina, like
She
yeah,
not rap like that.
yeah, she do. Yeah, she do.
Everybody tell her they don't think.
Got
She
an
do
ass
rap
so
like
big
Trina.
like the sun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The fuck? But don't rap like Trina.
She do sound like
Yeah, she do.
But they're all from Florida, so that makes sense. Like,
that's they.
you know what I'm saying?
She
But I
don't
like
make
what
it look good. Like
I'm
she
just saying that I like what Meg's putting out there.
That
She's
shit.
putting out her whole, she's going to school, she's doing her
True
thing,
that.
and I think that that's good. I think that that's if you're gonna do anything, I think that you need to lead by example and not only do your music, talk your shit. I get it, you feel me? But at least be about something as well. I can't say what these city girls done. I can't say what example they're trying to put out there to their youth, because at the end of the day, that's what is going to sell your shit and where your money's gonna come from. I feel like whatever. We gonna suck and fuck. That's what we gonna do. We human. It's in human nature. Whatever. That's what they gonna talk about. It's gonna sell. But I like what Meg's doing. I do. I think she's
she's
doing something a little bit different. Doing it a little bit different, but still keeping the attention that she needs to get. And I respect it.
What's the
That's all I'm
difference for
saying.
her? I want to know the difference between the two.
I mean, I just feel
Because
like
I can't
she's
speak
doing.
on that as a dude, so I'm asking the ladies in here. What's the difference between Meg Thee Stallion and C-Lowe?
Well, she's in college for one,
Okay.
and she's still pursuing to get her.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
Nah, Meg Thee Stallion goes to
She
school
really
at
is in
So
somewhere
you
in
trying to
In
figure out
Houston.
what school she go to?
So you can go there.
Yeah.
Well, you know she got to take
She
online
got
shit.
about a hot 2
You know
weeks.
she got to take online.
Damn.
But she's doing that. She's getting her degree online. If I'm not mistaken. But she was on, like, she was actually, you know, going to school, like, on campus and things like that before her music picked up the way it did, if I'm not mistaken. But I do like the fact that she's still pursuing to get a degree. Like, she's not just focused on being a rapper or being an entertainer. Like, I think that's dope of her to do that. You know, I think that's dope. I don't know what the City Girls have done because one, it's not being. I'm not saying that the City Girls aren't doing anything like that because I don't know if they are because I haven't researched it. You know what I'm saying?
You're just saying what you know that she's putting out.
But what I know what she's putting out, like that's something that she speaks that in her music. Like that's what she talks about in her music, and I respect that because it's more than just being a rapper and putting words together and you know what I'm saying, wearing body paint and riding dick and talking about what you talk. It's more than that, and I think that's dope. I think that that's cool that she can embrace that and do both things, and I think that that's what you know what I'm saying. I like that.
I don't know about it.
I like it. I don't know what the City Girls doing that.
I don't know.
I was gonna say just they styles, period.
Yeah, my bag, but I
Styles
think
way
it's
different.
cool. And that's why every time you see me, I
Production is different.
Look, bitch, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a chicken, he gon' get a holler. Bitch, I'm a star, got these niggas wishing. He say he hungry, this pussy the kitchen. Yeah, that's my dog, he gon' sit down and listen. Call him a trick and he gon' get offended. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to daily. Tell him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna holler. He know he giving his money to Megan. He know it's very expensive to daily. Tell him go put my name on that account because when I need money, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, no. Ho, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, my money thick.
What?
Walk with a lip, come on some
I like
cute
it,
shit,
but I
ayy.
think
He say you
that-
all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit,
Just trying to listen to the differences. That's all.
Oh, I heard this on the radio.
real ass bitch, give a fuck, got a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5, 6 figures. Rocks on my ass, so he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on his scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Same group of bitches, they don't add to the picture. Drop a couple rights, watch his ass
Difference is I can't listen. I hate that voice.
Yeah, I can't
Therefore,
listen.
I fucking hate that shit.
There we go.
But like I
There
said,
we go. No, that's not the only. The styles too.
But like I said-
Like what you said.
That shit or make me choke some goddamn body.
Yeah, yeah.
But see, I get what you're saying. Is the whole reason why the motherfucker can rap, but I just don't fuck with Big Sean.
Oh, I got you, I got you, I got
you. So I understand you.
Tell you somebody else will get choked the fuck out.
That
That 1-2 no dose chacho motherfucker.
who was 1-2 no
Oh, he was just here the other day.
I just heard
from the
him.
West Coast.
Yes.
I got shit on my leg.
Yeah, he from the
It's
West
like
Coast.
uno, dos,
I will
Yeah.
fucking
that there or something. And I'm like,
man, yo,
my
bro,
niece was singing
he
it,
disrespected the
like-
fuck out of black people and Spanish people. You should have gave that beat to somebody else, bro. That's what you gonna do with it.
I
And then they
I
play
just
it around.
heard it.
I couldn't
My
believe
niece
this shit.
was over here like,
Right.
well, that's the jam. And I
Oh,
said,
shit.
but he just called you a thought, didn't he? Like, I'm sorry. I don't.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
Shut up.
That's your
I
line.
can't take it. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
that's so funny
No,
though.
I can't
like,
take it. I can't take
I think
it.
that's so funny, but that is one of the reasons why I don't listen to the City Girls because I cannot stand the way that it sounds.
It's, so it's more so
very
just
irritating.
the tone of their voice that got you like, I'm
That
not really
too,
interested.
but I'm not, like I said, I never said that anything that they rapped about was different. I never said that. I'm just saying that
that's
like
all I
what
was talking.
she's.
I just asked the difference.
See, for me to listen to them, because I listen to music, all kinds.
Just said, I heard this song.
But I have heard that song, but hearing it doesn't mean like I listen to it. It's on my rotation kind of. But I've heard them, but to like, I don't like their voice. The last one, the City Girls, right?
I'm hearing the
I
same shit
can't-
across the board.
But
I
for
just
me,
don't
they
like the way
can't.
they
Their
sound.
voice, and they don't rap well to me. Like especially I think the
Period.
second one, yeah, that comes in. They're all off rhythm out of, and I'm a music person. They throw me all the way off. At least Megan has a nice flow, and I can hear her
And
words.
she knows how to
and she puts her
enunciate.
things
She
together,
is
and
cool.
her voice
Texas
is not
is
like,
somewhere.
You go and find
no,
it.
no. I can't.
I don't like your face. You look like old dude from Players Club when they was in that damn hotel room.
Oh hell no!
I don't look like your face, but change your damn face.
Man, this nigga Junior.
Did you see what you asked though? Junior, what you do? He talking about some, yeah, fix that shit.
I ain't do that.
Have y'all paid attention that Junior is always that nigga you hate in every movie?
Minister Society.
Don't forget, this ain't no funeral home. This is welcome to hell.
The shit.
Right. This is, oh yes, the shit. Yeah. Junior looking like a bulldog grown ass
Oh my
man looking nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck over there like, yeah, nigga, you need to fix that shit, nigga.
So, I saw this video where this dude was in Miami, and I guess he caught his girl coming out the room. Or she was either going into the room to get ready to cheat on him or some shit like that.
Oh, man.
So how would you feel if you was on vacation and you caught your significant other?
Oh shit, they was on vacation.
I'm sure she was.
From work, the relationship, life, she was on vacation from everything.
Yeah, she was taking a sabbatical. You know?
So what's the question?
I said, how would you feel if you was on vacation and you found your significant other on vacation too, but just not with your ass? Say you out with your girls, right? You and the pregnant city girls, y'all out there chilling. You and the rest of the pregnant city girls is out there cooling. And then you happen to catch your hot boy doing some more other shit. You know what I mean?
Shut up.
Yep, period. And we still got some
Turn up.
Yeah, let's turn up. Woo.
No.
Oh, some
That's
water
what-
for
that's
you? You want some
what
water?
you-
I'm
that's
about to
what
go get my cherry soda out the car.
Cherry soda.
Oh, we ain't got long. We got like 14 minutes. But
ooh,
you walking through the hotel, just when you and your girl stand.
I'm not answering this.
This happened already?
Listen, let me tell you something. Y'all already know Amber
shit.
House over here batshit crazy. I ain't got time. Y'all already know how I do.
Well, who wanna go first for that one?
What's the
What you
question?
gonna do?
If I
What
catch
you gonna happen when you catch your man out here with the next female in a long story short? Well, this ain't
So-
nothing. This is so
So
normal.
I'm not
C-Lowe,
I'ma
you
be
and
like,
your hot girls is out. Minding y'all goddamn business at a resort in Cancun.
Hey.
Y'all walking down the hallway to your rooms and shit, and you happen to see your hot boy coming out of the room of another hot girl. Well, she probably a city girl to you, cause you know, you know what I'm saying.
What is
He
this,
coming,
bitch?
he coming out of there. What do you say? Y'all turn. Well, he turns around, sees you. What happens from there?
Hey, Poppy, what's up?
Okay, so your nigga Mexican, cool. So what happens?
He not Mexican, but that's how I'm gonna approach it, cause I ain't gonna act up right initially, you know.
Cause act up, you get
After
snatched
you
up.
get snatched up.
You know, I'm just gonna be chill.
Period.
But
It's y'all.
if the girl goes a little, you know how sometimes females start to act a little questioning.
I don't know nothing about that shit.
I'm trying to question
I
my
do.
man, you know, and they
I
want
do.
to interject.
I'm gonna let y'all
So
have it.
then it's gonna be a different situation
up and
because
get
right,
snatched
because I'm gonna have to shut her up. Real
So everything cool as long as
That bitch don't
city,
be
long as
saying
city pussy don't say
quick.
nothing.
City girl, lead us along
Sit
because this
your
is our
ass down.
situation. Like, you know, y'all got something going on, okay, but I don't have anything going on with you. I need to address my man. So what's
But then
going
she say
on?
some old shit
But
and
if
you
she
like,
coming to me sideways, like, why you talking to him?
Uh-oh.
Leave him alone.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to
she
shut her
can't
up.
stick up for your dude in that situation.
No, first off, don't be disrespectful. I'm not talking to you. So shut up.
Well, you in her doorway
That's her
of the room she's in, baby.
I was like, that's her house or something. She a real hot girl like that.
How do you have more claim? How do you have more stake over that resort than she do? She paid for that room just like you paid for yours.
That's fine. She can do that. Well, I was walking in the hallway, so I'm not in her room. So they come in the hallway, which is public to everybody.
To everybody.
Everybody's
But
got
you
a
telling her,
hallway.
I ain't everybody mind your goddamn fucking
Because I
ass
ain't
business, bitch.
addressing you. I'm
Mind your
motherfucking
bitch.
She's gonna be like, he is my business. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's what you're doing.
And mine too, bitch. So let's talk about this shit.
Let's talk about it. We can either have a great time together
Yeah.
or it can be a bad time.
Well, that's a horse of a different color.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh,
I
man.
don't know though. Like
That's a whole nother song.
at
yeah.
this point, you know, if that was to happen to me, like right now in this moment.
No, I wouldn't do that. No,
If
no,
I
no,
was
that's
like-
not, no, that's
if
not
I
fair.
was
No,
like
no,
in a
stop,
relationship and
not
that
fair,
happened-
not fair. You're with child. I'm not gonna put that extra stress on you. I'm
In
saying,
general, like even if I wasn't like pregnant or whatever, and like me and my guy were still together because we're not single. Hey,
act up.
This shit may
I'm not
change.
here.
This shit may change by next episode. We're
No,
not gonna
but-
see him to be that.
No, but if that was to like really happen though, honestly, at this point in life, it's kind of like, dude, all right, so you got some money, cause let's just go ahead and pay for these drinks that we about to get, and we can talk about this shit when we get home, like, cause we gonna have to figure this out. What you want to do with this furniture? Like, how you want to split this shit down the middle? At this fucking point, I don't have time to play with you no more. I don't. It's just kind of like, you know, if that's what we're doing, then cool. Like, if it was that deep, like. You got it. Like, you win. If it was that fucking deep, you fucking win. Like, I don't feel like it no more. I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it in me no more. I ain't got strength in me to be arguing with no fucking body. Like, if that's what you want to do, and go deal with the next female, then go deal with the next female. That's all fine and dandy. Do that. Because at the end of the day, you want mine anyway. We ain't married. You know? Now, if it was my husband, that'd be a different story. We might really have a problem.
How would you react if it was you damn the nigga who signed the contract?
I'm still gonna ask the same question.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't asking no questions. I'm snapping photos and I'm taking that shit to trial, bitch.
Now that is
Damn.
fact.
Don't play that.
You can ask some
Go and play that.
questions. Yeah.
You feel me?
Record,
I
ask
ain't
what you
playing.
need to say, take
I ain't
the
got
pictures.
time.
I was cheated on.
I'm taking my pictures
Broke
and I'm
the
taking that
agreement.
shit to trial. All right.
And collect your money, girl.
And see my child driving Benz to graduation.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. He's so damn stupid, man. Ah, there you go. Take that.
Yeah, but yo, why was this song so long though? It was a whole. It was
needed to be.
his whole life story.
It needed to be.
It was like 7 minutes long.
I'm on a Cadillac and put them things on that bitch. The brains rolled out with the white leather seats. Females feeding for that blood, cause that girl shit is weak. I was only 17, had the neighborhood hook. Had them stealing out their crib, cause my crack tastes like ribs. I'm up
Tastes
in
like
the
ribs.
morning with the rest of these rookies.
I just settled it down.
You out
You
here
tell
selling.
white folks and take this shit to trial. That's what I'm gonna tell them. That's all I got to say. For real though. Speaking of trial,
Epstein.
yes.
Segway.
Jamie!
Welcome
I
back,
always
man.
wanted to do
Welcome
that.
back. Welcome back, my chick. It's all you. Go ahead. Handle your business. Handle your
So
business.
this Jerry Epstein feller, you know?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey? Is it
Fuck
Jerry?
it. We talked about colon earlier. Don't even worry about it.
Jerry! I don't even know if I'm supposed to say rest in peace at this point, but
Fuck that
you know, just rest.
Oh.
At this point, won't you rest?
She dropped it down to the floor, last short, and you can go. She was like, fuck that nigga. That's how we gonna do Jeffrey Epstein. You playing with little girls, like, fuck you, man.
So they're saying that his lawyers are trying to say that he was murdered, like it wasn't a suicide.
Not just his lawyers, the New York medical examiner, right?
Yeah.
She didn't, I don't know if it's a man or woman, but the person didn't come out and say he was murdered. They said the part of the neck bone
It was 3
that's sticking
fractures.
out, they were like, well, that shit right there is, you normally see that when a motherfucker gets strangled. You don't normally see that shit when a nigga hang themselves. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So raise your hand if you didn't think they were gonna kill him in the first place. That motherfucker had everybody's name in a little black book with recording shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where I'm at with
I'm
that.
surprised he made it through there.
Like
Killed
anybody
you in
get on the
transit,
way.
nigga. They killed you in transit. Nigga just threw your ass on the side of the goddamn road.
You know they got a picture of him, Trump, and this
Trump.
little girl that Trump kissing. Somebody had posted that shit.
Yes, I saw that.
And I love how Donald Trump was like on to stuff, we haven't spoken in 15 years, and you know, I just didn't know he had all this going on. Nigga, you knew. Listen, everybody knew. Y'all all knew. That's the same thing we was talking about with the whole R. Kelly situation, like how most people out here trying to say, oh, well, then we didn't know that he had. Man, y'all knew this man had this shit going on. Like, if this is this man's vice, if this is what he likes doing, and he's throwing parties, and y'all, he got all this money in his family, I'm telling you, he got some underage bitches up in there. And y'all knew. And it's what you fucking knew.
It's just then, R. Kelly has been proven to give a couple of bitches that uncurable. Yes, that's his late breaking news. He had that contractable unget rid of.
What?
Yes, he was giving them that shit that started with herp in peas, my bitch. He gave people herpes, and they have documents showing that he gave people herpes. R. Kelly is the sickest of the sick. Back to you, Amber.
Thank you so much, PCA, for that. And we're back to our original broadcast.
Shit, goddamn. This is way out fucking stupid as hell, everything.
What? Okay.
Damn.
I just can't focus on so many things at one time right now. There's just a lot coming at me. Feds reveal R. Kelly
You know the
infected
crazy part
hundreds
is-
of girls with incurable STD.
Do you know the crazy part? To think about all the titles of all the songs.
I'm saying he was telling us. He was telling
Do
us in
you
his
wanna come
music,
to
but
my
he just
hotel?
was like, oh,
I
it's
give
some
my
hot.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
not
whoa.
listening.
You wanna know how you know it's real though? It don't say from such and such medical examiner, from such and such hospital. This shit say R. Kelly urgent care records. Anybody?
Damn, that was before he
Yeah,
had money.
'cause that's the one place you're supposed to go.
That was
that
before
you
he
think
had
nobody
money.
gonna know
He
Urgent
that.
didn't have herpes all
Urgent
his
care.
life.
Urgent care, yeah, he been, goddamn.
I wish. Rolling through the grocery store, just stop by to say what's up.
I'm telling you, he was telling us.
Just letting you know it's been 2 weeks since my last flare up.
Damn.
I know.
Damn,
right.
urgent care.
Come on, Kim. I mean, come on.
Fuck no, when nobody braid your hair, nigga.
Oh.
I gotta think about like that's just like chaos. Man.
I know, man. It's fucked up.
Oh my God, Jerry, Robert, all y'all.
Jerry, Robert,
I just
and Colin.
Jerry, that's the name of this episode. Jerry Robert Colin. Jerry Robert Colin. Yeah.
Hey, yo, you want to know
Yes.
some stupid ass shit though? Like, yesterday, it was either yesterday, the day before yesterday, my mama called me, right? She was like,
Whoa.
I was talking to, nah, this is some funny shit, check this shit out. So, her and the old man is on the phone, like, we all talking, right? He asked me, he said, hey man, let me ask you a question. I said, what's up? He said, how do y'all choose the titles for your episodes? Because they be listening.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, well, usually, you know, as we going through the show, you know what
It
I'm
comes
saying?
to it.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying, we kind of gravitate towards, that's how we pick it. He was like, oh, I was wondering. He's like, cause y'all got some crazy shit on there.
Made you tune in though. Good looking on
Yeah.
Already.
Made you tune in. God.
Jerry
damn.
Robert Cole.
Jerry Robert Colin.
Yeah. Just like that.
Robert Cole. That's a hell of a
I
name.
love it. I love it.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Okay, so damn, where we at with Jerry Epstein? We said fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, you know he was buying drawers?
Yeah, I saw that. He was buying
little panty
little
drawers, like
panties.
little girl panty drawers.
But he-
Spent like 2 bands on little girl panty drawers in jail,
he was
man.
copping them, and I'm like,
Off the
first of all,
internet?
from the jail.
Bought 'em from the jail,
Because
homie.
you know they got
Oh, from
women
the other side. Oh,
incarcerated.
goddamn.
The
Buying
first, this is
them.
the first time he was locked up,
Yeah,
though, right?
and then he's taking them. Then they get. First of all, this nigga had a lot of opportunity.
Well, hold on.
That's
Is the,
why
hold on.
he
Is the
was-
goddamn juvenile spraying in there too?
They were
So
size
he just-
5.
they were just
whatever
size
that meant.
5,
They were
but
size
just
Just a
5.
small
Just
person.
a small pair of
Okay.
panties to fit on a
So he could
small
imagine,
ass
yeah,
child.
so to him, that could be whoever. You know what I'm
Whatever.
saying?
So he's getting out every
Hannah
day.
Montana draws,
He's
as far as
getting
he's concerned.
out 6 days a week for 12 hours a day
Walking the street.
to
Yeah.
go into the. I mean, basically, he might as fucking well be walking the street, but he was getting out 6 days a week for 12 hours a day to go and do office hours. Go do whatever the fuck he wanted to do in his office.
Just have somebody send a little girl to the office.
Just have somebody bring her ass up in there. I got her these panties from the thing. You know, they ain't the best. You know what I mean? I would have got you some Dolce & Gabbana, but had to get something from the jail because I didn't
Fruit
want
of the
to.
Loom.
That's
You
all
get
I
it, Fruit of the Loom, goddamn.
He would have got you something better, but he had to do it at the time
Pull up.
because he can't make too
Got
many
2
stops.
stripes on it, cuz.
You know,
Oh, don't forget the who was it that said do the hit fuck how did they I forgot how they had it stated, but the way I read it was because this motherfucker rich and white, we're gonna leave his cell door unlocked
unlock
and give him access
Don't
to the
worry,
computer, to
save
the
the
TV
article.
room.
Know exactly what you're talking about. Don't
Yeah.
you worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when we got that first deal
Yeah.
that the defendant didn't know nothing about.
Right.
And he was able to do like 13 months in jail, but he only did like maybe a month total for real as far as the I'm out 6 days a week.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Let
So-
this shit unlocked. Nigga had TV, had
Yeah.
full access to a
Yeah.
Just
television.
chilling.
Just
Yeah.
chilling like he had no type of and had
Who
no.
won't locked up?
No, he wasn't at all.
Motherfucker had a whole hot girl summer, man, just doing what he wanted.
He
Shut up.
Doing what the hell he
Oh,
wanted.
He really did, man.
Hey,
Hot hot girl living like a city boy. You know what I mean? Just do what the fuck you want out there, man. You know what I mean?
And then you want to sit here, post shit about this man commit suicide. Well, no, damn.
They killed that
Fuck.
nigga.
And it's like, why would you even want to tell somebody it was a fucking suicide? Like, don't nobody give a fuck. Like, cause don't nobody give a fuck about him being selfish. Bye, bitch. Bye, nigga. It's fine. Because I mean, it's just like, because typically when you hear that somebody committed suicide, it's like, oh man, that's sad. Like, what were you going through? Like, what was you feeling? But in reality, it's like,
now we like, oh, okay.
nah.
That's one of them people you get mad at. Like, fuck, he killed himself. Y'all let him kill himself.
Right.
He didn't get the face
They're
of
talking
kids
about
he did dirt, you know what I mean?
Talking about the two guards was asleep. They said
For 3 hours.
They was both
For
asleep.
3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh.
You know, it is what it is, man.
Come on, Jerry.
May you find much rest in hell. The very bottom of that motherfucker. For what you did destroying these young ladies' lives, man. You fuck 'em. I'm just mad that we ain't gonna really know who else was involved in the shit now.
Right.
Exactly.
So that's why you asked it out.
Yeah, that's it.
I wanted that tea.
Right.
I'm like, oh, this some real
I
white
wanted
people.
that
So
tea.
they got him
real
out of here
shit.
before he started spilling.
Yeah, before you tell on there, goddamn
They
body,
had
we'll
to.
get you up out of here.
They had to. They really had
Slid
to.
him on out, like.
But that's the thing, they did that shit right in front of our face, like, yeah, so do something about it. Yeah, we killed him, do something about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what they do anyway. You already know. That's how all.
It was I read in the article as well that they were that Forbes was debating that he was only like 1/3 of a fraction worth what he claimed to be.
Oh man, fuck him.
But I was just kind of interested in that. I was just like, damn, like, because I think it was a question of like where all his money was coming from, and I'm kind of
Blackmailing
like,
important people.
right,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, damn, bro, you ain't even really like. Really worth what you think you are, and that's interesting. So it doesn't surprise me that you had such a sickness like that you such an interest in nasty shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I be looking at motherfuckers funny who be liking anime a whole lot. Like, I don't know why you like cartoon naked bitches so much. Something to that shit.
Because they can talk to them the way you can't talk to them.
I'm just saying. Cartoon naked hoes. What's your affinity for these
I'm
naked
good on that
cartoon
shit.
bitches?
No, I like that hot now.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Shit.
Yeah. Give me old wolf pussy every now and then. I don't trust all you.
Hold on now. I ain't going that goddamn far. God damn, this motherfucker. What? What is wrong
I
with
happened to be watching the porn the other day.
From the 1989.
No, it was so fucking new, and I was just like, why the fuck isn't your vagina shaved? Like I didn't understand it, but they were, I don't know. And it bothered me because the whole time that they were giving each other oral sex, because I watch lesbian porn, that's my thing. So the whole time they're doing it, it's amazing. It's my thing. It's just what gets me off. I don't know. But
look at that. Views just shot up.
But like, so they're doing it. So like, okay, so whatever, the girl's sitting on her face or whatever, and she like grabs the fuck out of her hair and like pulls it up. So like her, I guess like her
that would
clit can
distract
kind of be
them.
open. But I'm kind of like, well, what was the purpose? Like, let's just go ahead and get that off of there.
Right.
Let me just get you a little extra while I'm here. And it just bothered me because they were both doing that, and it was like you could tell that I think that it was kind of good because I think it was giving them some type of sensation as well. But I really felt that it was more so let's just get this out of my fucking way. And it bothered the fuck out of me. It bothered the fuck out of me. But it was so good. They did a really good job. I was great. Got my shit done. Just.
I think that would have threw me off though.
It
Like,
did because she was just like,
just like,
okay, you should just go ahead and get that just an eraser. Let's just erase it. I don't know.
Eraser and erase it.
I don't know. It really bothered the hell out of me. It genuinely did.
Yeah, laptop died, so I was gonna play some music off the phone.
All right.
Okay.
I had to play this song before we left out of here, man. I heard it. Yeah, we about to go. I heard this shit, man, and just kept playing it. This shit's so dope to me. So damn dope. Her Avenue. I'm sure y'all have heard it.
I have. When you sent it to me, I was kind of like, so did she drop a new EP or something?
Nah. My whole thing was like, I fuck with her, but I wasn't into it like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't into it like that.
That's actually one of my faves. So.
This shit is.
When that to me, I was kind of like, oh, okay, really.
Well, you gotta understand, like, I listen to motherfuckers like Sir. I listen to all his shit first, then Ari Lynn and shit like that. I wasn't never into her like that.
It's just so funny though because I'm like, like every time he asks about new music, I'm like, her, that's my girl, her.
Say every fucking time.
That's my girl.
She's dope.
Love her. Love you.
It better not be a fucking commercial, yeah. A little commercial.
Oh,
No,
damn.
no
Times
time.
ain't changing. Damn.
Ain't changing.
Fucking WGU.
That's the last they tell.
That's so funny. I'm gonna find out.
Shout out to Wale, man. It's gonna be Wale Appreciation Day today, but we getting ready to go, so we'll talk about you
I
next
liked
time.
you better on the first date. I should have said what's wrong in the first place. I don't want you
Give me a mic.
taking it the wrong way.
It's right there
I
for
wanna
me.
see you too busy playing 2K. I always lay it down, but you still sleep. And
I can't deal.
I should have been beat. I feel it in my soul, yeah, so deep, so deep. You should know that about me. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, oh, yeah. But that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause
Of course, this song is not brand new, but goddamn it, it's new to me.
It's definitely not brand new.
So what stood out with the song? Like, what was it that
The video, I like the video. I saw the video and I was like, yo, I'm fuck with her. She not weird. She didn't want her face shown. I like this shit.
Yeah.
and the way that you can't say my name don't
It's
seem
forehead.
right. But I know when to go and to stop.
Yo, and I thought the same shit.
You did?
I thought the exact same
We
shit.
love you though. You're dope. But
I
I
was
know
like,
that's
yo,
what it was.
okay, I get it. Everybody's self-conscious about something, and her is her forehead.
Nah, but yeah, she's dope though.
As a motherfucker.
I used to think, I was like, is it her eye?
Oh, she look like she might have bug eyes too. And a big old
But she's
forehead.
very like,
But she's so dope and talented. So like, I really don't care, girl. Keep
She's
doing what
dope.
you're doing. So awesome.
Yeah, we fuck
You
with
know?
you. We fuck with you. But look, man, we about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
People got
hungry. My
things to
food's
do.
in the car.
Thank y'all so much for coming through. Amber, nice to see you again.
Yes.
C-Lowe, appreciate you for stopping by. My man bucking this thing.
Can't get rid of many.
You know, it's your man 58 South.
Yeah, girl, Amber the hustler. I'm out this piece.
Buck minus the filter.
C-Lowe, I'm out.
Appreciate y'all, man. Shops Cloud.
Out of here.
Why did it stop?